to how they play. Played best mid-season. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
That's good.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Green dishes to Leonard, and it's good. Leonard's got 6 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now.
Look at that.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And that one's good. Parker.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Offensive rebound. And another fast break for San Antonio. The Spurs are running. Leonard attacking. There's the dish to Duncan. Shumpert can't hit. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Cavaliers ahead, up by 8. And we'll be back.
My first 3-4 years, it was tough sometimes.
Even though it seems like that was a very long time ago now, to hear Tony Parker talk about it now, it still sounds very fresh to him.
Did he acknowledge, Kevin, that he cried?
It sounds like it, yeah.
The game made him cry. That's one of the things fans forget about with professional athletes. No matter how successful they get, players never forget to where they are.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Cavaliers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well. And getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
The timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Green out there at West, and it's Duncan in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Well, David West's usage and overall numbers have ticked away with time. He's still as efficient as ever.
Yeah, not the over 50% field goal guy he used to be, but still a valuable contributor on the ball.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Irving drives in, banked in off the glass. Irving's got his first basket.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Down low. And there's Ginobili. That's good on the assist from David West.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Smith kicks to Love. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. And again, it's Cleveland.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch 4. But the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career.
San Antonio calls timeout. As Greg was talking about Clark, back to Love, it wasn't his choice to camp out from three last year. It was designed that way to create operating space for both LeBron and Kyrie.
Yeah, and you think about it, it's hard to ask a successful post player not to play to his strengths, but Love made the sacrifice, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that, Kevin.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for West, and Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Manu Ginobili. Then for the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Fry comes in for Smith, and it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. Aldridge, and he goes in for the dunk.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
And it's Love missing. Spurs trail by 9. Ahead. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Feeds it to Fry. Williams with a clean look. That falls. Great assist by Love. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Alfred Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. James checked in for Tristan Thompson. Smith comes in for Matthew Dellavedova, and Irving subbed in for Williams.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Green passes to Duncan. Knocked away. It's stolen by Smith. Love goes in, and the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Boris Diaz checked in for Duncan. Anderson comes in for Leonard. Martin's checked in for Green. Mills in for Parker. And LeBron throws it down.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Mills with it, guarded now by Irving. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And guys, remember, LaMarcus Aldridge last January suffering a torn ligament in his thumb, scheduled to undergo surgery and miss 2 months of the season. But he opted to tough it out and keep playing. And boy, how big was that for the Blazers?
To the inside, Smith dishes to Love. And on the way from Irving for 3, it's rebounded by Aldridge. Spurs trail by 13. Now Mills. 18 feet out. And James pulls it down.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And Mills kicks to Martin. Pass to Diaz. Mills dishes to Martin. It's stolen by Smith. It's tipped. Here's Mills. He sinks the 11-footer.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And it's Irving missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Mills can't hit.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Smith outside. No good on the three. Spurs trail by 13. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Putting you in. Let's go.
Spurs now outside. Ginobili. Shot is off. Shumpert with some nice D.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And a wide open look for Irving. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
That'll do it for the first half. Cavaliers lead by 13. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Coach, you're going to have to...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They have a 13-point lead. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Smith. He has 14 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at center, locking down the middle.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
The shot's good from Irving.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
The drive by Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
The pass to Leonard. Wide open. No good. And Cleveland the other way now.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
And you just look back over the career of LeBron, and you have to say he's an all-time great already. I mean, the numbers are there, the multiple championships, some already calling him the best small forward to ever play the game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And you just look at LeBron, Clark, in a historical context. Last season, he became the first player since Bill Russell and his Celtics to make it to the NBA Finals 5 consecutive years.
Boy, I tell you what, this says even more about LeBron, that whenever he leaves a team, they miss the playoffs. No matter what team he's on, they're favorites to win their conference.
Manu Ginobili's checked in for Parker. Then for the Cavaliers, Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. Fry comes in for LeBron. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Ginobili can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Fry passes to Mozgov. And Thompson kicks to Fry. Out to Smith. Off target with his three. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's Ginobili outside. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Over in the corner, Williams. Ginobili with the steal. Here's Leonard.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Well, no way to argue it. Tim Duncan, Clark, has been a winner his whole career. He's sharp mentally, and he's got the great tenacity on the floor. Only the greats have those qualities.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I think media members still underestimate his will to win. You don't do what he's done without a real laser-focused approach.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
You know, interesting, guys, to illustrate Duncan and how he just wins. I mean, Spurs went 8-10 in December of 2014. That marked only the third losing month ever for Tim Duncan.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. He kicks to Thompson. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
A nice shot by Aldridge.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
And that stat you said about Duncan and losing months, it says a lot about both him and his team. I mean, he has been the leader of this Spurs franchise since day one and deserves all the praise you can give him.
And Fry kicks to Shumpert. Cleveland moving the ball around. Cleveland gets it back. Goes back up. Can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 16. And the wide open shot from Green. Again, the miss by Green. The Cavaliers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Mozgov dishes to Thompson. For three, Fry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Fry's got 6.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
And stolen by Fry. Smith the pass to Mozgov. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and terrific motor and nose for the glass.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Passes to Mills. Can they get it? Cavaliers with the rebound. LeBron's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And yes, sir, that one drops. 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova.
Let's go.
And that's 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Three-pointer, Dellavedova. Oh, throws the buzzer-beating dunk. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Cleveland ahead, running away with it. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know.
Timeout. Start it.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
You know, you take a look at this group of...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
What Popovich said last year, he feels it might actually be the case.
You know, one thing about this San Antonio team, they just didn't go away last year. Pop himself said he felt they peaked in the 2014 finals.
You know, and you wonder if what Pop said is true. Spurs lost in the first round last year, and they'll be going through a lot of changes in the near future. And with the way they run that organization, they'll still be competing, I believe, for quite some time.
Cavaliers shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for San Antonio, defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Ginobili in at the one.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head-scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Smith kicks to Fry and slammed in for two.
Solid. Just no messing around there. Got to the rack and punched it.
Beautiful jam. Fairly well defended, GA, but I guess not well enough.
Nope. He just had a little too much spring in his step that time.
And yes, sir, that one drops. 8 points for Aldridge.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Oh, trying for it. Love can't hit.
Surprisingly, he hasn't really been a big part of their offense. I don't think he ever got into a rhythm.
And Green gets it to go. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Irving. Duncan with the block. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Here's Smith. Dishes it to James. The wide open look for Love. Again, Love missing. Spurs shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Leonard attacking. Here's Green. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Love. Good on the triple.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
And he gets it to go.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Kicks it to Smith. He dishes it to Love. It's stolen by Duncan. There's the three, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Green. Green's got 4 assists now tonight. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. To the paint, here's Leonard, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Love.
Leonard playing extremely well. He's got 21 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
For a long time in San Antonio, it's been about the big three, and rightfully so with all their wins, and Kawhi Leonard seems to be their future.
And Kawhi and the big three recognize that and are trying to ease the transition period. And as you know, the Spurs, They'll make a smooth transition, won't they, Kevin?
Absolutely.
And guys, for Kawhi Leonard and the Spurs, Coach Popovich already sees him as the next guy. He told Leonard not to think of the big three, but to think of himself as the big one.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
And guys, with what Popovich said about Leonard, small things like that can be the catalyst to get a player to reach greatness. Sooner or later, this will be Kawhi's team. Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Irving. It's blocked. They get it back. Rebound, San Antonio.
Jeez, maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Is that what you think?
Absolutely.
Instead, it had the opposite effect. He looked foolish.
Fry dishes to Mozgov. He feeds it to Shumpert. The rebound by Anderson. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Ginobili with the three. Ginobili can't get that one to fall. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
We're talking about Channing Frye last year. The three-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, landing in back of Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Shumpert. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Dellavedova kicks to James. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go.
Parker outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 23.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Yeah, I like the discipline, the self-control, and the patience, Kevin.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Smith. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Cavaliers on offense, and so they foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here, Greg. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
It's stolen by Green.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
It's Parker outside. Good! There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now the feed to Thompson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Green. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And if the shot's not there, you've you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quiet.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win.
Thank you, Kevin LeBron.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We making noise. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We making noise. Hold on. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's get on right now, though. Smell that on me, they gon' follow. Like she won a lotto. Really must be serious. Hold on. Scared of heights, come face your fears. Hold on, hold on. Do it just like Nikki, gone and it over. Say she roll with me, she tired of being alone. Young, but you know I'm ready. Oh, foreign girls call me. But I'ma get back to the point, baby. Hold on. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We making noise. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We making noise. Hold on. Hold on. We them boys.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. You drive me crazy. Number one, girl, you can't replace me. Lead a club, these bras be trying to chase me. Come roll with me in my Mercedes. Hold up, I see they broke, I see they lazy. Man, they money slim, they acting shady. I'm in my brand new car, who wanna race? Girl, you ain't come up on, so why you showing up? Never. I'm taking them shots on my partners, they loaded up. Man, on the low, all these be acting so material. Hold on, we them boys. Hold on, we them boys. Hold on, hold on, we making noise. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. It's the Miami Heat facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. So Cleveland will get the first possession. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for the Heat, we've got Chris Bosh. Chalmers is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Haslam, and it's James in at the small forward. Smith wide open, he fired. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Wade double team. Chalmers dishes to Bosh, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
On defense, Miami. On the wing, Irving. It's stolen by Haslam. He kicks it to Bosh. Puts up the baby hook. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good. Bosh. Both free throws good from Bosh. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Smith kicks to Thompson, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Stolen by Thompson. To the middle, and stolen by Chalmers. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Channing Fries checked in for Tristan Thompson. And stolen by LeBron. Jumps up. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Haslam, the pass to James. Bosch dishes to Haslam. The kick out to Bosch. Rebound by Smith. James outside. Pass to Chalmers. Takes a 3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
He hits the second from the line.
Oh my God, I just got that.
And he nails the third. And here are the Cavaliers now. They trail by 1. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Wade against Smith. James outside. Fires the 3.
Not a problem when that's your first
drive. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for James.
Matthew Dellavedova.
The Heat leading by 3. Wade on the wing. Let's go. It's hauled in by Fry. And so here's Cleveland. Irving drives in. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Chris Bosh. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here. All on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in. Wade, good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Irving drives in. That's good.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. He kicks to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around to the paint. Shumpert passes to Dellavedova. That 3 off the mark.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And Shumpert kicks to Fry. Passes it to Dellavedova. Miami grabs the miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Good. I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already. You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Look now for Cleveland. Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. Then for the Heat, Shane Battier is checked in for Haslem. Allen comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. Good.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Left side, Miller puts one up from 19, and it's good off the glass. Miller's got his first points in this one.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right? Good. Just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
Mozgov against Bosch. Mozgov kicks to Williams. Another three for Cleveland. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's Allen with the drive. Chris Bosch again. Bosch has got 12.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Out to the wing. Bosch against Mozgov. Williams for three. Here's Dellavedova. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. The Heat with the lead. Here's Cole. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Miller dishes it to Cole. Offensive rebound. In the corner, Battier with it. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Putting you in. Let's go.
Williams for three. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
You know, it's been a great display of team basketball here thus far.
5 guys, 5 fingers working as one. Just beautiful team basketball on display for these guys.
Miami leading by 3. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at center. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. James kicks to Allen. Offensive rebound. Haslem dishes to Battier. Off on the layup.
And you can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And the dump by LeBron.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Now, here's Chalmers. It's stolen by Smith. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Great communication on the alley-oop. Irving's got the lead up to 1 now for the Cavs.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
The feed to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Dwayne Wade's checked in for Shane Battier. Wade passes to Haslam, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
The Cavaliers leading. LeBron drives in. Outside Irving. Back to LeBron. The wide open look for Love. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Love's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Allen kicks to Chalmers, and he gets it to go. Chalmers has got 6.
Boy, they keep hammering away. At him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And really, Clark, that's the only way you're going to stop him. The defender was all over him with a hand right in his face.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Cavaliers with some changes. Channing Fries checked in for Love. Shumpert comes in for James. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. The Cavaliers trailing. And Williams, here we go. Soft touch off the glass. Williams has got 5 points so far.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. A different look for Miami. Chris Bosh is checked in for Haslett. Miller comes in for Ray Allen. And Cole subbed in for Mario Chalmers. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The dish to Bosh. Heat moving the ball around. Wade with no one around. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. And that's now 7 points for Wade. Kicks to Williams. Got a piece of it. One-on-one fast break. And it's Cole missing. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Shumpert. Williams kicks to Fry. And Williams, here we go. Here's Smith. Gets to the corner and buries it. Smith's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
I love the ball movement there. He put the that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Smith with the ball. Nobody near Williams. No good on the triple.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Miller with a wide open look. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Heat lead by 2. Cleveland with the ball. The drive by Thompson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. He's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Williams. Here's Wade. He has 7. Pass to Bosch. Mozgov with the block. Here's Shumpert. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth. Unbelievable. And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And, Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player. More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way, no doubt. They've been winning on the back.
Dellavedova, that's good.
Making 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
James dishes to Bosch. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined.
And Miami making a change here. Battier's checked in. LeBron drives in, and that one is stuffed right through.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
There's the pass to Mozgov. Feeds to Dellavedova. And the layup is good. Dellavedova's got 4 points this quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
1 second left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And that'll do it for the first half. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
What a great game for Bosch in this one. 16 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
On the court for the Heat, Haslam's out there with Chris Bosch. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Chalmers in at the point.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Pass to Smith. Pulls up. And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game. Smith the pass to Irving. And it's Miami with the rebound. Haslam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wade, good. A tight game here in Cleveland. LeBron drives in, blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup. LeBron's got 10.
Oh, terrific finish to get this game all knotted up there. He is a force to be reckoned with.
The shot misses. And the Heat going the other way now.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now, here's Thompson. 6 points for him.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Timeout called. Cleveland. Chris Bosch really making a difference here.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they've got to figure out how to contain it.
A different look now for Cleveland. Channing Fries checked in for Thompson. And Mo Williams subbed in for Smith. And Miami with a change here, too. Allen's checked in for James. Now, here is Irving. Love goes in. LeBron outside. They get it back. Love kicks to James. Right side, Williams. The kick out to Irving. Buries the 20-footer. Irving's got 6. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Passes it to Haslam. And then Bosch with the jam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And here's Love for three. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bosch has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And that one's good. Now it's a 6-point Miami lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now, here's Fry. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And there's the call on Bosch. That's foul number 2 for him.
Nothing more frustrating than to have to guard a guy like him when he is on.
Free throw, good from Fry. Now Chalmers, 8 points for him. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Shane Battier is checked in for Dwayne Wade. They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, you know, they got behind, but they hung in there and maintained contact.
Irving, good.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
On the wing, Battier. 3-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Battier's got 5 points so far. The Cavaliers trail by 3. James with it. Picked up by Battier. Dishes it to Love. Outside Williams. He feeds it to Fry. From deep. James, no good.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Nobody near Allen. And again, Miami with the triple.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line?
Williams. Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Allen's shot is off.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much. Well, Irving has simply been great. He has 11 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
For the Cavaliers, Mozgov, he's checked in for Fry. Mon Shumpert has come in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Mo Williams. And then for Miami, Miller comes in for Chris Bosh. And Cole subbed in for Mario Chalmers. The Cavaliers trail by 4. That's good from Shumpert on the assist by Irving. 9 points for Amon Shumpert.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And Cole kicks to Allen. And he lays it straight in.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
He dishes it to Haslam. That one rolling around and rims out. Cleveland with the ball. A 2-point game. And Shumpert kicks to Mozgov. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And it's Miller penetrating. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Smith comes in for Kyrie Irving, and Miami also making a switch. James is checked in.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now. And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Now, here is Smith. 5 points in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Dellavedova from outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Dellavedova's got 11.
This is what happens when he gets on a roll. I mean, you're not going to see a better rhythm shooter than this guy.
And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
And he can't hit the second. Wade left side, releases, and it's Miami with another.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Here's Dellavedova. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Well, it's been an exciting... Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Thompson down low with Mozgov. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. And it's Dellavedova in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
Thank you, Cleveland!
The Heat leading by 6. And a wide open look for James. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Miller gets to Chalmers. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Heat lead by 8.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
The drive by LeBron. Dellavedova from outside. The shot will not go.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Chris Bosh really making a difference here.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Fries checked in for Thompson. Love comes in for Mozgov. Shumpert is checked in for James. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Smith for 3. Rebound by the Heat.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one's good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's James.
Oh! Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clarkie's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Heat?
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And Miami making a change here. Haslam's checked in. Here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Bosch, that's good. Bosch has got 22 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And Shumpert kicks to Smith. Deflects the pass. Fast break. Here we go. Here's LeBron, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Allen's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 12. To the inside, James. Right side Bosch lets it go. The shot is off, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Here's Irving, field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 at that basket.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Now a timeout called by Miami. For the Cavaliers, Thompson comes in for Channing Frye. And James subbed in for Iman Shumpert.
LeBron James.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Chalmers dishes to Haslam. Ray Allen is on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Miami no good on that time either. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Irving drives in. He kicks it to Love. James the pass to Love. That's a 2 from Smith. The feed to Irving from deep three-point range. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. The Heat leading by 7. Chalmers with it. Guarded now by Irving. And the jam by Udonis Haslem.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel. My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business, for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
LeBron kicks to Irving, kicks it out to Love. It's stolen by Haslem. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Here's Bosch, back to LeBron. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Wade, he's checked in for the Heat. Cleveland with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. LeBron drives in. Offensive rebound. Stolen by Bosch. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And LeBron throws it down.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
Now here's Bosch. And that one's good. And now a 9-point Heat lead.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
They get it back. Haslett, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get
this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Bosh.